Okay, welcome back to another episode of Cooking with Mr. Dan. Today it's about almost 11 a.m. It's a little chilly here in Florida, so I got two ladies in the house. They want to eat, they're hungry, they've been working all day. So we're going to make them a little brunch dish. It's a little egg dish. It's really nice, it's easy to make, tastes good, low carb. Well, yeah, low carb. Great for the keto diet, great for the carnivore diet. And if you're going to be like a serious strict carnivore, then you don't want the cottage cheese we're going to put in there. But at any rate, it's pretty easy, pretty tasty. Let's get to it. Okay, so this here was about a heaping teaspoon of bacon grease. I started heating up, I turned it off. I had a problem with the camera. So that's what I got there. Here I have some, let me go to the spices first. I put some salt, ribbon salt in there. I put a little bit of white pepper in there and a little bit of chives. I'm trying to get rid of these free-dried chives. They're right here. Here I have 4 eggs. I'm going to split this up between 2 people. Normally I could eat that by myself. But anyway, the original recipe I found online a long time back is cottage cheese was a half a cup. This is less. This is a little bit hair over like a quarter, maybe a quarter and maybe a half more. I don't know, but that's what's in there. Trying to keep the carbs down. Pretty easy. We're gonna mix this up. I'm gonna hit it with the stick blender. I made it already with a fork. It has a little bit of lumps. I'm trying to get the lumps out. So at any rate, let's get to it. Okay, so like I said, I'm going to use a stick blender. I'm just going to hit this a little bit. Okay, now I'm going to add the cottage cheese in. Of course it's going to do that. Doesn't want to come flying out like normal. Oop. So we'll use the old spatula. I still love these silicone spatulas. They're pretty good. Like I said, you can mix this up with a fork. I just happen to like the stick blender. It comes out a nice consistency. Not too lumpy. Okay, let's get this. I try to get all the lumps of the cottage cheese now. If I see them floating, I hit them with the stick blender. Okay. So let me just turn my skillet on for a minute. And I'm cooking that on a low heat. I'll show you guys that in a minute. Okay, that's getting ready. Now, I normally like to take a fork, which I'm going to do anyway, right here. And I just like to just go through here, see if I got any lumps left. As you can see, I do have some lumps. It's no big deal. You can have it lumpy if you want, but I just think it's a little better with that creamier texture when you ain't got the lumps of the cottage cheese. All right, that's going to do it. I'm not even going to look now. Okay, so like I said, save your bacon grease. If you don't already, you should. It's good to cook with. Saves you money too. So, that being said, let me just rinse this off real quick, this fork. Okay. Let me slide you over here to the grill. Portable stove top, and you can see the bacon fat has kind of softened up enough to cook with. So we're going to put that in there. Get my spatula again. I get all the little num-nums out of this here bowl. Now, as it's starting to cook, you guys can cook it to the consistency that you like. As you cook this, you'll notice that you get a little white juice from the cottage cheese. I try to cook that to where I don't want no free floating liquid left over, but I don't want the eggs dry either. So I just keep rocking them back and forth. Doesn't take long. It's a pretty quick recipe, but it's really, really good. All right, let me just cook this and I'll be right back. What I was really doing was I started heating up my sausage patties for my, I'm going to put a sausage patty on each dish for my little girls. Yeah. It's going to be a surprise dish. They don't know I'm doing this yet. I just moved the camera a little bit. I want to show you down here, 210 degrees Fahrenheit. That's what I'm cooking these bad boys at. And as you can see, they're cooking even at that low temp. I just like cooking them low. I don't like getting crazy with them. Try to keep my eggs from getting burnt or whatever. But this is the way I cook them, and it comes out good all the time. So I don't want to use the word moist because my one daughter that don't like it is here. I don't want to. Yeah, too late. I already said it. Now, as you can see, they're starting to come together. They got like a nice little, I don't know, curd, whatever you want to call it. I can smell the, should have put some garlic powder in there. Some onion powder. That would have been good. And let me get my sausage. Okay, we're right back on it. Now, the sausage I'm using, I make my own. I get the Jimmy Dean sausage and I cut it into little chunks and then I patty it up. I think it's cheaper that way than buying pre-made sausage patties, especially the breakfast patties. I used to make my own. I'm probably going to go back to doing that because I enjoy doing it. Making my own sausage patties, that is. You buy a nice little chunk of pork and you grind it up. You make your patties. I'm going to be making some sausage here soon for my daughter's wedding. It's a request, so we're going to make some sausage, probably about between 30 and 40 pounds, and let them go at it. Okay, so as you can see, the eggs are coming together really nice. I see what I'm talking about here. Let me see if I can shift this up a little bit. I don't know if you can really see it, but right in this area here is a little juice. You see how it comes down? It's a little too wet for me, so I just keep cooking them up a little bit. And you'll see it eventually disappears, but you don't want to make these dry. I hate dry eggs. So if you notice, they're not, I'm not burning them. They're not getting golden brown, none of that. But just keep moving in the pan. And then when you get to the desired consistency you like here, I think, see how you can see the little white down here? Still a little too much liquid. But this is pretty much how I like to eat them, right about here. So what I'm going to do is split this in half, and I'm going to dish up half for my wife and half for my daughter. Whoa, easy. Alright, so you can see it's a quick recipe. Let me dish this up real quick. Okay, as you see, I split them into two dishes, one for my wife and one for my daughter. Nice amount of egg in each one. Great for brunch time, breakfast time, dinner time, lunchtime, anytime you want to eat them. Very tasty, very simple. So if you enjoyed the recipe, give us a thumbs up, share with your friends, subscribe if you haven't yet, and when you do, hit that notification bell. And stay hungry, my friends, and when you are, come back, we'll give you another delicious dish just like this. This is Mr. Dan saying thanks for watching, and we'll see you on the next video. And by the way, in case you didn't know, January is Worldwide Carnivore Month. So enjoy yourself, spread the word, let's get everybody eating carnivore for a healthy lifestyle.